It's Leo, yes, but Oprah, no, as the Golden Globes have their say. The biggest celebration has to be DiCaprio after he and his film The Wolf of Wall Street were shut out of the SAG nominations on a technicality. From Leo, quote, "Making Wolf of Wall Street was one of the highlights of my career. Thank you."
I headed to the only place that befit my high-minded ambitions.
Name of the game, move the money from your client's pocket into your pocket.
But if you can make your clients money at the same time, it's advantageous to everyone, correct?
No.
But Scott Feinberg, who tracks awards for The Hollywood Reporter, says Leo is no shoo-in.
I think Leonardo DiCaprio's prospects are still up in the air because the movie only screened very, very late in the voting process.
Senior producer Charlotte Hambrick is ET's resident film critic, covering the industry for 20 years, and weighs in on the award favorites.
Early in the season, 12 Years a Slave has always been the front runner. Producer Brad Pitt fought for years to have this movie made. Then American Hustle started picking up steam. But now, The Wolf of Wall Street is a freight train.
No surprise here, perhaps. Sandra Bullock, Gravity's astronaut, and Jennifer Lawrence, American Hustle's Long Island housewife.
Doing the accent, once I got the nails and the hair, I couldn't not have it. That was just my voice.
Smell it, it's true. Dolly, historically, the best perfumes in the world, they're all laced with something nasty. It is true. It is true. Irving loves them. Oh my God. Can't get enough of that smell. Carmine, smell her nails. Sweet and sour.
On hand for the big announcements, Roxy Diaz.
A big morning for American Hustle, but the Hollywood Foreign Press showed The Butler no love.
The biggest shocker, Oprah and The Butler are shut out. Deadline Hollywood's film critic Pete Hammond says that Oprah is still an Oscar contender.
She was terrific. It's powerful acting. Maybe the Hollywood Foreign Press just couldn't get over the idea that she's Oprah.
No matter what, at this point we can say with confidence it's going to be one heck of a race for the women.
You have Julia Roberts, mean, nasty, going toe-to-toe with Meryl Streep, Jennifer Lawrence, and a period piece, gorgeous, feisty. I think Julia Roberts can pull this one out, considering that Jennifer Lawrence just won last year. But we can't forget Oprah Winfrey and The Butler. That slap alone is award-winning.
Sudden stardom may be thrust upon some relative unknowns. Star of Mandela, Long Walk to Freedom, Idris Elba, and for 12 Years a Slave, Chiwetel Ejiofor.
It was very, very exciting.
Also nominated for Captain Phillips, Barkhad Abdi from Somalia, who had never acted before.
He fled the war there as a kid, and today he is now a Screen Actors Guild and Golden Globe Award nominee.
A sleeper at the ceremony just might be Inside Llewyn Davis, with 3 nominations, including one for its star, Oscar Isaac.
This movie is in the best comedy or musical, and it probably is the only one that's musical at all.
I sweat when they stuff me in the pressure suits. Bubble, helmet, flash, Gordon boots.
One guy who should be making a lot of noise all award season is veteran Bruce Dern, nominated with Nebraska co-star June Squibb. This marks his 3rd Globe nom.
I never believed my name's going to be called since the 3rd grade. You know what I mean?